Zombie Seth Rollins, huge buzz around this guy when he came out. A lot of people were coveting him in that loot. Here's why. Dazman Styles sent me this footage. Black, black, blue. Bray Wyatt for Black MP. Ricky Steamboat for a greater chance of black gems off the start. And here's why we want those. Because that second black move is a stun move. Stuns for 2 turns. This black move is a 1 charge, so it goes off every turn. And to start, pretty innocuous, it puts 1 countdown gem on the board. We get a wild card, so you'll see what that 1 countdown gem does. It makes triplets. So now there's 3 countdown gems on the board, and we're going to add another. Daz is going to let Lex get a turn here just so that you can see what the usual pattern with Zombie Seth is. Get some charge on that blue. Now watch the countdown gems. They multiply again. 3 become 9. This is when we unleash our stun. Lex has got 2 turns sitting on the bench. All the while, those countdown gems start to grow like rabbits. Put another one out just because we can. Find the spot where it's likely not going to get destroyed so that it stays and makes brothers. The blue move destroys 10 countdown gems. So you're thinking, why do I want to destroy countdown gems? Because the whole point is to put as many of them on the board. You don't need to worry about that. The 10 we're going to destroy here are going to create some cascades. We're going to choose some black. We're going to choose some blue to refill those moves. Lex is still stunned here. So we've got some time to fill those back up. So we killed 10 countdown gems, which looks like we're taking them away from our arsenal. But Lex can't go, and our countdown gems, they're back. So the 10 we just destroyed immediately replaced, and then some. Let Lex get a lick in, and look at the board now. I think there's about 4 or 5 gems on the whole board that aren't countdown gems. Give Lex another 2 turns on the bench as a spectator while we destroy 10 more. Hopefully refilling that stun. And creating some damage. His moves here are really low damage. It's the gem damage when you destroy them that's gonna be what ultimately kills your opponent, because the moves that go off have really no base damage. But the fact that your opponent can't go because he's constantly stunned makes the matches a little longer. But look, you're taking little to no damage in this match. We're about 3 minutes in. About to finish Lex off here with this final destroy move. So you're thinking, yeah, I'm going to win. I'm going to win every match. This guy really can't lose. But he's kind of slow. Do I really want to use him in a feud? Here's where you want to use him in a feud. Whenever you get matched up with a guy like Eddie Guerrero, you think, oh no, this is going to suck. I might lose. Even if I don't, I'm going to lose a ton of health. Because Eddie's just so fast and he's got that quick submission. But watch what Zombie Seth Rollins can do to a guy like Eddie Guerrero. Our first countdown gems on the board. We've loaded our stun move. We use our 2 blacks here, put another countdown out there so it starts multiplying and multiplying and multiplying. Eddie's got his 2 purple moves charged, but he's not going to be able to use them for 2 turns here because he's stunned. So while he's in that state, we try and fill those moves. Keep him watching. Fill the blues and blacks. This hasn't been a black heavy board, which hasn't helped us in refilling this stun. So the stun lock I don't think is going to work in this match, and Eddie's going to get his submission off. We'll see if we can fill it by destroying these. Not yet. So Eddie's going to go here. And you think, okay, well, what good is that? Eddie's about to drain me. But watch when Eddie puts his submission gems on the board. Really tough submission to get out of. But whoa! Now they're countdown gems. You're out of your submission. It's your turn again. Eddie's used his arsenal of purple moves, the submission. He's got to refill that. Meanwhile, we're destroying countdown gems here and refilling all our moves. So after Eddie kicks out, we're going to tag in Ronda. Ronda v. Ronda. One little chop. We'll get Ronda back out of here now and bring in our beast. Two more turns where Eddie's not going to be able to go. So when you think, okay, so he's an Eddie-specific killer. Not the case. Just think of any tough opponent in a feud who has a quick submission. Razor Ramon, Slick Rick, guys like that. You're going to be able to get out of the submission in a snap. Those countdown gems will do the work for you. But consider facing also a guy like Sting, who floods the board with power gems. Or Bret Hart, who floods the board with botch gems. Anyone who puts out special gems, traps, botch, power gems, multiply gems, this guy will turn all of those into countdown gems. There's going to be no danger facing those guys. So yes, average match length is long. Probably 3 to 4 minutes. Probably the equivalent of a turn 5 type of guy. But if you go into a feud with this guy, I'm not saying you're going to use him in every match, but if you've got him on your roster and you're facing Eddie, Razor, Steamboat, Sting, those guys in feuds who are real pain in the butts to face, this guy neutralizes them and kills them and wins every single match. Zombie Seth Rollins does not lose.